Welcome to our channel. We're glad you're here with us today. Today we're diving deep into the topic of anxiety, a condition that affects so many of us. We'll explore what anxiety is, its causes, and how you can prevent it. Understanding anxiety is the first step towards managing it effectively. Anxiety is something that affects millions of people around the world. It doesn't discriminate, it can impact anyone, regardless of age, gender, or background. It can manifest in many ways, from that nagging feeling of worry to a full-blown panic attack. These experiences can be incredibly overwhelming and distressing, but the good news is, anxiety is manageable. There are numerous strategies and techniques that can help you cope with and reduce anxiety. By understanding its roots and learning effective coping mechanisms, you can significantly improve your quality of life. You can take control of your mental well-being and live a happier, healthier life. Remember, seeking help and practicing self-care are crucial steps in this journey. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this important topic. So, what exactly is anxiety? It's a question many of us have asked at some point in our lives. Imagine this. You're about to give a presentation. The room is filled with people and all eyes are on you. Your heart starts racing, your palms get sweaty, and you can't seem to catch your breath. It's as if your body is preparing for some imminent danger. That, my friends, is anxiety. That feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an uncertain outcome. It's a sensation that can be both overwhelming and paralyzing. It's a natural human response that's actually designed to protect us from danger. Our bodies are wired to react this way to keep us safe. When we perceive a threat, our bodies go into fight or flight mode, releasing hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These chemicals prepare us to either confront the danger or run away from it. This is what helped our ancestors survive in the wild. Imagine facing a predator. This response would have been crucial for survival. But in today's world, these threats are often not life or death situations, yet our bodies react in the same way. Whether it's a looming deadline, a difficult conversation, or even social interactions, our bodies can't always distinguish between real and perceived threats. This can make everyday situations feel much more intense and challenging. Understanding this can help us manage our reactions better and find ways to cope with anxiety in our modern lives. Ever noticed how anxiety seems to run in families? You're not imagining it. It's a common observation that many people have made, and there's a reason behind it. Research suggests that anxiety disorders can be passed down genetically. Scientists have found that certain genes can make individuals more prone to anxiety. This doesn't mean that if your parents have anxiety, you're destined to have it too. It's more complex than a simple inheritance. But it does mean you might be more susceptible. Your genetic makeup can influence how you respond to stress and anxiety-inducing situations. Think of it like this. Genes load the gun, but the environment pulls the trigger. This means that while your genes might make you more vulnerable, your environment plays a crucial role in whether or not anxiety develops. So, while you might inherit a predisposition to anxiety, environmental factors often determine whether or not it actually develops. Factors such as your upbringing, life experiences, and even your daily habits can influence your mental health. By understanding both genetic and environmental influences, we can better manage and potentially prevent anxiety. Our brains are incredibly complex organs, and anxiety is also linked to what's happening inside. Neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers in our brains, play a key role. Two important ones are serotonin and dopamine. Serotonin is often called the feel-good hormone, helping to regulate mood, sleep, and digestion. Dopamine, on the other hand, is associated with pleasure, motivation, and reward. When these neurotransmitters are out of balance, it can contribute to anxiety. Chapter 4. Life events that can trigger anxiety. Sometimes anxiety is a result of what we go through in life. Stressful or traumatic events such as abuse, the death of a loved one, or a serious illness can trigger anxiety. These experiences can leave a lasting impact on our mental health. Imagine your brain like a house and a traumatic event like a storm. The storm might pass, but it can still leave damage that needs to be repaired. Chapter 5. Medical conditions and anxiety. What's the link? You might be surprised to learn that certain medical conditions can actually cause anxiety. Think about it. If your body is constantly under stress from a health issue, it's natural to feel anxious. Heart disease, diabetes, thyroid problems, respiratory disorders, and chronic pain are just a few examples. These conditions can disrupt the body's delicate balance, leading to feelings of anxiety. Chapter 6. Substance Use and Anxiety. We all know that drugs and alcohol can have powerful effects on the brain. While they might provide temporary relief from anxiety, in the long run, they can actually make it worse. Substance abuse disrupts the brain's delicate chemistry, leading to increased anxiety and even dependence. Withdrawal from these substances can also trigger intense anxiety and other withdrawal symptoms. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to worry more than others? Personality plays a role in how we experience and cope with anxiety. If you're someone who's naturally more sensitive, prone to perfectionism, or has a hard time letting go of control, you might be more susceptible to anxiety. These personality traits aren't inherently bad, but they can make you more vulnerable to anxious thoughts and feelings. One of the best things you can do for your mental health is to get moving. Regular exercise has been shown to significantly reduce anxiety. Think about it. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Exercise also helps to reduce stress hormones like cortisol. So next time you're feeling anxious, try going for a run, hitting the gym, or even just taking a brisk walk. You know the saying, "You are what you eat." Well, it's true for your mental health too. A healthy diet can have a profound impact on your mood and anxiety levels. Focus on consuming plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. These foods provide your brain and body with the nutrients they need to function optimally. Chapter 10. Sleep, the ultimate anxiety reducer. Sleep is crucial for our physical and mental well-being. When we don't get enough sleep, our bodies go into a state of stress, which can exacerbate anxiety. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. This will help to regulate your mood, improve cognitive function, and reduce feelings of anxiety. Chapter 11. Mastering Stress for a Calmer Mind. In today's fast-paced world, stress is practically unavoidable. But learning how to manage stress effectively is essential for keeping anxiety at bay. Techniques like meditation, yoga, and deep breathing exercises can help to calm the nervous system and promote relaxation. Incorporate these practices into your daily routine to build resilience to stress. Chapter 12. Caffeine, Alcohol, and Anxiety, a tricky trio. We all love our morning coffee or a glass of wine after a long day, but it's important to be mindful of how caffeine and alcohol affect anxiety. Caffeine is a stimulant that can increase alertness but also trigger anxiety in some people. Alcohol, while seemingly calming at first, can disrupt sleep and worsen anxiety in the long run. The power of connection, how relationships combat anxiety. Humans are social creatures. We thrive on connection and belonging. Strong social support is crucial for maintaining good mental health. When we feel supported and connected to others, we're less likely to experience anxiety. Make an effort to nurture your relationships with family and friends. Chapter 14. Therapy, your partner in conquering anxiety. Sometimes we need a little extra help to manage anxiety. Therapy can provide you with the tools and strategies you need to cope effectively. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, for example, helps you identify and change negative thought patterns that contribute to anxiety. Don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health professional if you're struggling. Chapter 15. Knowing your triggers, how to prevent anxiety. Everyone's anxiety triggers are different. What causes one person to feel anxious might not faze another. The key is to identify your personal triggers and develop strategies to avoid or manage them. For example, if public speaking makes you anxious, try practicing in front of a mirror or joining a Toastmasters group. Take control of your anxiety. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. Remember, anxiety is a common human experience and it doesn't have to control your life. By understanding its causes and implementing healthy coping mechanisms, you can take charge of your mental well-being. Stay healthy and take care.